Hello and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving!
The nice thing is that we're going to post this probably a few weeks after the Canadian Thanksgiving, but it will almost be the American Thanksgiving.
So happy Thanksgiving past to our Canadian friends and almost happy Thanksgiving to our American friends.
And we're in the van. We're in Killarney, which is one of our favorite spots to go because it's got some nice scenery up here in Ontario. And we are going to attempt to make a turkey in this van. So we've got an Instapot here, which hopefully doesn't use too much power. We'll see. I'm sure it's fine. We just charged up the batteries, so we're ready to go. We also have temporarily our espresso machine, which we've been experimenting with. So, yeah, I think we'll get started. We've got a turkey that we're gonna hopefully fit inside that Instapot. And
I bought the smallest turkey I could find at the grocery store. He's 9 pounds, but they say the Instapot can only hold an 8 to 9 pound turkey.
Yeah, so there might be some shoving needed to get it in there. We'll see. At least it's not a frozen turkey. And yeah, Kino's hanging out down there. We went for a walk today, and we're gonna get started. So let's see. Hopefully this works out, or we'll be eating Mr. Noodles tonight. So this may be a little on the big side. Might have to make some adjustments here in order for it to fit into the Instapot, but we will see. And we're doing this with no giblets. You want some giblets? I'm sure Kino does. She's just waiting for the scraps.
What is going on?
Well, oh, there's a Kino hair in there. Oh no, it's not. No, that's a turkey hair.
Ew!
Okay, we're trying to shove as much in here as we can, while at the same time I'm going to try to fit all these in there. I think I'm going to put some of these underneath here.
After you just spent 20 minutes pushing it down.
See, there's space. Whoa.
Free snacks for Kino.
Yeah, I think we might have hit the max of what the Instapot can handle. We don't even know if this... Hopefully we can get the lid on. Hopefully it keeps pressure. But Nicole won't go anywhere near it. She's not a fan of the raw bird.
I do the toilet. We're a good combo. Yes!
We'll see though. We'll be able to tell if the pressure goes in because of the hopefully. I have no idea how to use this. It's not all that clear, but we assume the number here is probably minutes. So we're going to set it to 60 minutes and hopefully that cooks it.
I'm sure someone in the community has used one of these before and can help us out.
Which will be so helpful about 3 weeks after we cook this when we post this video. But anyways, it says on normal pressure, normal whatever. It doesn't say what that is. It just says high pressure, normal something. And I think once it gets to pressure, that's when the timer will start counting down. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted. Okay, we don't have power in this campground, but we are running on batteries. It's using 94 amp hours. We've got 600 available, so we've got 6 hours of runtime. So this will probably only be cooking for a little over an hour, so we'll be good on battery. It's making sound. You can hear just gotta wait for this to pop up. It's gonna pressurize. This is only like half an hour after we started. Yes.
Go, 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 go.
Yes, here it comes. It's moving. 3. This looks like it's stuck. Can't be stuck. Let's go. One back down.
No!
Come on. Oh, here we go. Yes. Almost. Almost. Woo!
Did it pop?
It's pressurized.
Yeah, pop?
Huh? It's at the top.
Oh.
It means you can cook a 9.5 pound turkey in an Instapot. I was so determined that it wasn't going to work because the turkey's pushing the lid up, and I thought that this side was not fully sealing, so there would be no pressure, but that's a good sign. All right, it's going to go to 60 minutes and counting, and we'll hopefully have a cooked turkey. We don't have a thermometer, so we're going to have to just do the finger test.
We'll see you in an hour.
See you in an hour. Okay, 60 minutes is done. Well, probably an hour and a half since we were trying to get it pressurized, but 60 minutes is done, and that's 20% of the battery, so that's pretty good. We could make 4 more turkeys. Watch it still look like a raw turkey. The heat coming out of this, it better not be. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. It's definitely hot in there, so it's got to be okay, but there's a lot of water. Okay, we are attempting to carve a full-size turkey here with the limited space in the van.
And not a carving knife.
And not a carving knife. Hopefully we don't get any bear friends coming to this scent of turkey being cooked in the middle of a forest here, but
Apparently a bear walked past our site this morning.
yeah, so they're around, so let's just keep an eye out for them. Kino, you've already ate dinner.
But she needs her turkey dinner now.
Yeah,
Sit down, please.
We've got the gravy and the stuffing over there and some potatoes and veggies, which tastes very good. I already took a sample.
Have you sampled the turkey?
And just since it's cooked in the Instapot, it's so, like, it just falls off the bone here, so
the bones are just easy.
It's hard to carve it. It's just kind of comes out all in pieces.
Easy to
so
pull the bones apart, though.
Yeah. So we'll get as much of this out as we can, and then whatever's left will be, well, bear food in a bear-proof dumpster. Okay, that looks pretty good.
I'm excited for this.
And we've got leftovers.
Lots of leftovers. Somewhat.
Got some gravy here.
Or some extra quinoa.
And this one will have any of the leftovers that we'll give her. So I'd call that a success. We're going to dig in.
Snack.
Oh.
Gone.
She eats it fast so she can have another one.
A little bit further. Good.
Morning. We're doing one last boat ride of the season.
This has been a bucket list item of mine for quite a long time.
Yeah, because growing up, I used to boat with my family on Georgian Bay, and we'd come up as far as Killarney and even further. But Nicole's never been able to be on the water here, even though she's been many times to the Crack and all the hiking stuff around here. So we're gonna go check it out. There's a few really cool spots. The nice thing is that this is the one of the few places in Ontario that you kind of get Ontario mountains, and it looks really cool from the water.
Well, the La Cloche Mountain Range, which is the range that surrounds Killarney, is actually older than the Canadian Rockies. It's just been eroded for millions of years longer than the Rocky Mountains, so that's why they're so small now.
Yeah.
But there are these like beautiful like white quartz mountains that you'll see as we kind of get in closer. And I'm going to be hiking the Crack tomorrow as well, so I will show you the views from one of the most iconic hikes in Ontario.
Yeah, and we're gonna go find. I've been to it once as a kid, anyways. But go find Baie Finn, and there's a cool hike that you can do if we float into shore with our little blow-up boat, and we'll hike up. And there's a lake you can walk to, I guess. So we'll see.
I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, so
and it looks like it might rain, but
I think it'll be okay. It's not supposed to anyway.
No,
so.
and it's 18 degrees out, which is pretty nice for Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah. So let's go check out the water, and we'll see what we find.
Mistakes now, 'cause I don't wanna stay, wanna live my own life, wanna feel passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down, wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this, so don't be too offended. my choice to make, it's my new rebellious way.
Welcome to Baie Finn. So we just came through the world's longest freshwater fjord, and it's stunning.
Yeah, it's nice. And the nice thing is, because we're here on Thanksgiving, there's no boats. Usually there's a lot of boats that are anchored, and we even got a spot to dock right here on the trail that we could walk in without having to like float in on the inflatable boat. So that worked out well.
So we've joined back onto the La Cloche Silhouette Trail, which is a 100-kilometer loop that you do through Killarney if you want to do the entire provincial park. It's a 7 to 10 day trek, and we are going to go try and find a hidden lake that is located off the trail, but based on the maps it looks like you have to take the trail up a little bit, up some elevation, and then looks like you head off, maybe some bushwalking into the trail. So we're gonna see what we can find.
That's better than this, that's better than this. So don't be too offended, I had to leave. There's nothing in for me, no, I'm not fitting in. I packed my things.
Wow. Holy smokes.
It'd be pretty cool to camp here. Checking out this lake that we found here. It's kind of up higher in elevation, up in the kind of Ontario mountains here, and so it flows down into Lake Huron, I guess. The Lake Huron's on that side.
Yeah.
Because Killarney is the kind of the general area that we're in, and Lake Huron and Georgian Bay meet at the where Killarney, the town of Killarney is. So yeah, so that's, we took the boat on Lake Huron.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And wearing a Georgian Bay shirt. But I guess
Nope, that's your Redstone Lake.
Oh, whoops, not.
You've got a Georgian Bay t-shirt on.
I've got a Georgian Bay t-shirt on, yeah. But this is a pretty cool lake. It's got like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the water's kind of a greeny tint.
My guess is it's a glacial lake.
It's one of the water that comes down from up in the rocks.
No, its base, it was built by glaciers.
Yeah. It was carved out, which most lakes.
Yeah, like if you take a look at the range here, definitely is.
Yeah.
And I think the color of the water is created by, like, it's a rock base.
Yeah, there's not mud all at the bottom and stuff, so.
No, I bet you it would be really refreshing in summer, but really cold right now.
So you can hike here. There's a good, it's along the La Cloche Trail, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's just off the La Cloche Trail, but...
we took the boat just because we were a little lazy, but...
No, it
would
makes
be like a 2-day hike.
Yeah.
It would be like a 2-day hike to get out here, so... yeah, so I think we're gonna head back to the boat, and then it's really windy right now, so hopefully that out in the open water it's not any worse in terms of the waves. So
the drone was having a very hard time. It kept trying to fly away, so hopefully we won't have too hard of a time getting back.
Yeah, so we're gonna hike back down. This husky is no more. She doesn't like when we just sit and stop though. She's like.
She's falling asleep.
Yeah, she is actually falling asleep.
I've never seen her fall asleep outside of line.
She just wants to get going, but she's tired after yesterday after we walked like 11 or 12 kilometers. So.
And then the boat ride. She hasn't slept except for at night.
She'll sleep in the car ride home. Want to go back to the boat?
No. What do you want? Chris forgot to say goodbye before him and Kino headed out. I'm staying in Killarney for another night or two as I have a hiking proposal tomorrow. So I'm heading up the crack in the morning to photograph a couple getting engaged. So I will see you tomorrow morning as we head up one of the best hikes in Ontario. Have a good night, guys. Good morning. Just started the hike to the crack, which is probably the most popular hike in Killarney. No, it hands down is the most popular hike in Killarney, and it is the second highest peak in the area. The highest peak is called Silver Peaks. It is required. So you can access it through hiking, but it's quite a long hike. So the route you typically would take to get there is a canoe ride, and then I believe it's a 4-ish kilometer hike. So the hike trip to the crack is 10 kilometers round trip. The first 2 kilometers are on this like nice old rail trail, so it's nice and easy and flat. And then once we hit about kilometer 2.5, we start to wind through the forest on like a pretty rooty Once we hit kilometer 2.5, you start to wind through a fairly rooty trail, and then the last about 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers is fairly steep and bouldering. So the last 2 kilometers are definitely the most challenging, but they are the most incredible hikes as well. So this is my 5th time hiking this trail, and it's really easy to see why it's such a cool spot. I will can't wait to show you the top. I've done 2 elopements up here so far already last year, and they were absolutely beautiful. Fun tip, if you want the crack all to yourself, come up for sunrise, hike up in the dark, leave that trailhead at 3 or 4 in the morning and get up there for sunrise, because that's the only way you're going to guarantee yourself the entire crack to yourself. There was already about 6 or 7 cars in the lot when I pulled in, and it's only 8:30. I'm going up about an hour ahead of the couple just to make sure that they don't trail run this and they don't catch up with me. So let's keep going up the crack. Bridge looks like it's seen better days. It wasn't this crooked when we came out last summer. The path's flooded up here too. Alright, so All Trails tells me I have 1 kilometer left, but I know from doing this trail twice last year that that's a lie. Ooh, muddy. I probably have about 2 kilometers left. We've only done 53 meters of elevation, and it's 250 meters of elevation, so we're just getting out of the rooty, muddy forest part. And I can see the rock face up ahead of me, and we're about to gain about 200-ish meters of elevation pretty quickly, over a kilometer or 2, depending on if my watch is right or if All Trails is right. But definitely hot, and it's, I know it's self-service, but it was 16 when I left, but man, the humidity's bad today. Here's the crack. There's the top. It's kind of hard to see with all the trees, but we're about to go through the physical crack. And then you go right up. Pretty much all these rocks have just fallen from, I guess, erosion and stuff over the years. That's made it easy for you just to kind of go right up through the middle. And yeah, then you get a sweet view. So we're almost there. Made it to the top. check out this view. Holy smokes. I've always wanted to come up here in fall. The last bunch of times I've been up has been in the summer, so this is so cool to see all the fall colors. It really makes the white quartz mountains pop. And way over there, straight down there, that mountain range way in the back, way back there is Baie Finn, where we were yesterday. So we're looking at Killarney Lake, I believe, and then another lake, and then way back there I can see just a little bit of the water is the start of Baie Finn, which is really cool. The world's longest, largest freshwater fjord, which is super cool. So I'm just waiting for my couple to come up. I've got the GoPro on a tree behind me, so hopefully we can capture this, and I'm excited. But we made it. Camera's safe. Well, that was a wet end to our hike, but an incredible proposal. It has been raining so hard, so I've just done a quick change, and now I'm heading back home for, I've got some more weddings this weekend. So that's the end of our trip to Killarney. We are so excited to see what's next for next weekend. So thanks for tuning in. As always, if you love the video, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Give us a like and leave a comment below. We'll see you next week. Bye guys.